What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Kev on Stage. And this is My Take, where you get one story, multiple takes. With us, as always, we got my brother at Jason Fredericks.
What up, no?
And Mr. Nate Jackson.
Hi, y'all.
Today's story, Tyrese goes ham on fat people. I'll read you the snippet of the interview that people are talking about. The interviewer says, what kind of personality do you feel as an entertainer you have to inspire people to live healthier lifestyles? Tyrese's answer, no two situations are the same. If you are fat and nasty and you don't like the way you look, do something about it. It's simple. When you take a shower, you put your fat, nasty body in the shower, and by the time you get out, the mirrors are all steamed up so you don't have to look at what you did to yourself. That might sound offensive or insensitive, but ultimately you are as big as boop because you have earned that boop. You worked your boop off to eat everything in sight to get big as boop. If you got a problem with the way you look, then you need to do something about it. Excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. Jason Fredericks, 30 seconds on the clock. What do you think? Go.
I really don't think there's anything wrong with what Tyrese said. I mean, he was basically trying to motivate people from a self-improvement standpoint. He just kind of used some harsh language, calling them fat, which people will say that's insensitive. But basically, he's like, if you don't want to be fat, then don't be fat and do something about it. You worked your way into being however much you weigh now, so work your way out of it. So that's his encouragement, is basically do something about how you feel about yourself, and I applaud that.
Nate Jackson, 30 seconds on the clock. Go.
Man, spook Tyrese. Are you kidding me? How you going to say, listen, I don't mind that the man is trying to tell people that being overweight is their thing and it's their responsibility to lose weight, but it's the words you use. The dude is saying things like fat and nasty, big as hell. Like, you don't talk to people like that, especially when it's something that a lot of people are sensitive about. And I'd understand if he didn't understand words well, but I have his book here that he wrote. He understands words and the power of them. Speak wiser. I had to. He has to.
I agree. Tyrese later went on to say, how lucky is it that mirrors steam up after a hot shower? And he basically, he was coming from a place of him doing this to himself. Apparently he had gained 50 pounds and he wasn't unhappy. So he did something about it and lost the weight. So in light of him speaking of himself, do you guys feel like do you take it any differently because he could have been talking about himself in his own situation?
No, because you know why? Fat people call themselves fat to themselves. They might not say it out to everybody, oh, I'm fat. But when they look in the mirror and they say that, God, I'm so big, I gained so much weight, I'm fat, I'm heavy. And yeah, it's sensitive to people that feel that way about themselves, for somebody else acknowledging that, yes, you are fat and you need to do something about it. I don't think that that's bad. I wouldn't necessarily go around calling people fat, and I don't think that's what he did. I think it's a matter of how you see yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nate?
Well, I don't think it's in Tyrese's, I don't think it's his place to be telling people what they are and what they're doing wrong, and like he's going to be bringing them their reckoning for what their mistakes are for being big. I think he would have learned that if he gained 100 pounds and lost it. 50 wasn't enough for him to get that across his mind. I think he's out of line. People deal with that on their own. That's not something you need Tyrese, a guy with a 9-pack, telling you that you're fat and nasty and big as hell.
I think coming from somebody who's felt that way, I'll be like, man, shut up, Tyrese. You don't know what it's like. No, but I mean, he has a point. I think if he would have chose his words better, he probably wouldn't have caused as much flack. But look, man, I felt fat. I looked at my belly and be like, man, you fat, nasty piece of fatness. But if somebody else says it, I'm like, hey, man, don't be talking to me like that. I think the way you talk to yourself about yourself is much different than the way somebody else talks to you about you. And that, I feel like, is the biggest difference.
Well, the thing about it is they asked him. And so I just feel that it kind of sucks for celebrities that you always have to be put into a space to where you can't be honest about it. And I don't think he directed it at anybody, but towards heavyset people in general. And so that's my thing. It's not, I don't think he said anything wrong. Now, if they said, do you think that this lady right here is big? And he said, man, that heifer's fat. He didn't do that. And so that's why I think it's okay for him to say what he feels about that, because he comes from a place to where he felt fat and he did something about it. Nathan, go ahead, because I know you're going to have something to say about that.
Yeah, he's insensitive. It's not that he had the wrong message. His message makes sense, but I just don't think it's for him to deliver, and he surely shouldn't have delivered it that way. The title of the article is Tyrese Goes Ham. And some people don't know the acronym, but it means hard as a mother. That means he went too hard, Jason. When you're talking about people's inconsistencies and things that, you know, not the best parts of people, you don't go hard on them. Okay?
I disagree.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Jason Fredericks, you got 15 seconds. Sell yourself to the people.
I will never sell myself to the people because I am a family man. But I want people to follow me. Go to Twitter. Hit me up. It's at Jason Fredericks on Twitter. And then hit me up on YouTube, youtube.com/Mr. Jason Fredericks. Nate Jackson, can you please sell yourself to the people, my friend?
I'll give it a shot. My name is at Mr. Nate Jackson on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'll beat you. I also got these videos on YouTube. I'm making a Draw My Life, but it takes forever. So when I finish it today, please watch it.
All right, and y'all know me, still the same OG, KevOnStage. Come to my channel every day, 3 or 4 funny videos. MyTakeShow at Gmail if you have any stories, or hashtag MyTake. Nate Jackson, if you will be so kind as to turn the music on, the people want to dance.
Music by at Donye Studios on Twitter. Dwight Goodman, that's our boy. We thank you for the outro and intro music, my man.
I'm not playing anything until all of the people who watch this get ready to dance.
Don't hold the wall.